coach. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Hits inside, it's Riley. Turning it on!
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Right side, it's Riley. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty, and they're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that, but whoever's at the running back spot is going to get fed.
Yeah, Riley had his big opportunity a year ago, and man, he shined. He averaged almost 6 yards a carry. He was an explosive play waiting to happen, and I think having that year under his belt now has given him so much more confidence going into this season, and he is going to be the focal point, I think, of this Broncos offense.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Out wide right, it's Bates. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The give. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Touchdown Broncos! Into the end zone for 6. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. A designed run for the quarterback. And it's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And, man, you see that sometimes with these quarterbacks, man. They are such good athletes, and they want to run them. But you know what they don't do in practice? They don't get hit very often. They wear a different colored jersey, so sometimes you'll see them. Ball security, nice tackle down the field, getting the football out, making a play for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Buys time to his left. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you.
Makes the grab and room to run. The 20. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Man, you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Turns it upfield. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's changing the play. On the move. Touchdown, Boise State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The midshipmen got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. On the move. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Stepping to the right. Quarterback got it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first. Rolls right. Makes the grab. It's Cruz. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Keeping his eyes downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
That is going to give that wide receiver nightmares, man. He was wide open. I don't know if there was a coverage bust on the back end, but that is a play that this dude needs to make.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Rush right in his face. And they got him.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for the edge. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Moving to his left. He turns it loose to the left. Goes high to pull it in. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense, is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
They want to run this quarterback. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Finds a crease. It's Gaines. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Move to his right. Right side, it's Anderson. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
On the option. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Motion from the back. Trying to get the corner. He'll keep it on second down. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on fourth and goal from the 4. Left side, it's Wagner. And they get him down short of the first down marker.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback keeps it. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. It just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Trying to get out from the shadow of their own end. It's 2nd and 5 from the 10. Using his feet. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Flush to the left. Going to try to get it himself. He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you.
Snags it, and there's running room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. To throw, it's Woodson. Unloads to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Don't love the incompletion, but I do love the pass pro. Nice job winning the one-on-ones. We saw some double teams up front as well. This O-line right now, they're in a good rhythm.
Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Evans. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed.
Touchdown, Navy! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
And he tacked on the extra point. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to pass, it's Madsen. On the move. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Wants to go up top on second down. Lucky to get it off.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Quick give, it's Riley. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 2nd and long here. Looking downfield. It's Madsen. Still looking. He'll pull it down and run. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Making the adjustment on the play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Looking down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 50, the 40, the 30, at the 20. He takes it in. Touchdown, midshipman.
And that is such a critical mistake for this offense, man. Such an opportunity to add to the lead, put more points on the board, keep the momentum, but sometimes you just get a little bit too aggressive. And Palmer, they pay for it in a big way.
And that's one where the defense gave up some yards early in the drive, and you're wondering, is the opponent going to score here at the end of the first half? But they're just waiting for one mistake, and they take advantage of the opportunity, jumping that pass in the air, picking it off, taking it all the way to the house, and now taking the lead.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 3 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Demon Deacons coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. Picked off, not the second half start they'd hoped for. The pick 6, he takes it in. Touchdown Broncos. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Navy will go back on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Catch in the middle, it's Cruz. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The run inside. It's Riley. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Broncos want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical, and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. To the air, it's Madsen. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. Got the first down. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They'll move the tight end. Fresh set of downs going up top. And as he throws, can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his finger side to side and say, no, no, no.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. To the air, it's Madsen. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down.
And, man, he puts the ball in harm's way again. He's already thrown an interception on the first drive. Like, this quarterback, he's got to get settled in, make sure he doesn't make these mistakes, get this offense in a rhythm.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again.
Booster! Go!
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. The short hands, it's Bates. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Broncos come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Right side, it's Wagner. There he goes. Inside the touchdown, Broncos. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Drops back. It's Woodson. Under pressure. And down he goes.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Needs it here on 4th down. Breaks into the open. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Here comes the heat. At the 45 on his way. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And as we head for the 4th period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his target. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Navy! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. He'll bring it out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Wagner. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fires left. Makes the grab. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Broncos! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. It's caught. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going.
Love the play call. I love being aggressive there in the first play of the drive, backed up on your own end. There's a lot of coordinators that would just try to run the ball, get some more room, get into a rhythm, but they're taking a shot right away, buying some real estate. Receiver, QB on the same page. That's looking really nice if you're on offense.
First down for the offense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Second down, gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. A strike downfield. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Quarterback keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Calls his own number. Touchdown, midshipmen. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sets his feet, it's Madsen. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Wagner. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I love that last play, and I love that they're still under control here. I know it's a 2-minute situation. Everybody's trying to go fast, but they can't get out of control. Right now, they're playing within themselves. They're understanding what's on the clock, and they're just running their...
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Changing the routes with his receivers.
Sweep. Ready, go.
Drops back on first down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's first and goal.
Ready, go.
Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Boise State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Dropping back, it's Madsen. He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and they take the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Broncos. And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Moving out to the right. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some plays and maybe win this football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight? Make it.
Intercepted, and the defense is